As conflicts escalated on the High Plains in 1868, the U.S. Army recruited 50 fearless men, 50 frontiersmen, to serve as scouts under Brevet Colonel Sandy Forsyth. Their mission was to find and punish the tribes who had been waging war with settlers and soldiers. Find them they did. Forsyth's scouts were surrounded on an island, not much more than a sandbar, in the Arikara River in eastern Colorado. Among the dead soldiers was Lieutenant Fred Beecher, nephew of famed abolitionist Henry Ward Beecher. Among the Cheyenne dead was the leader Roman Nose. Scouts slipped through enemy lines to take word to Fort Wallace, and buffalo soldiers stationed there rode to the rescue. To the whites, this became Beecher Island. To the Indians, it became known as the fight where Roman Nose died. To all, it went down in the annals of incredible feats of heroism and yet one more tragic encounter in the conquering of the American West. Fort Hays State Historic Site kicked off the year's commemorations in January when its annual Friends meeting hosted Lieutenant Colonel retired D.K. Clark, who outlined the battle and highlighted the biographies of those unique men. A standing room only crowd that lingered to talk longer was evidence of the keen interest in the story. The story belongs to many people and to many sites. Museums at Forts Harker, Hays, and Wallace, along with the Ray, Colorado Museum folks, have outlined their plans for major celebrations later this year. As the Scouts were first recruited at Fort Harker, events begin there on the weekend of August 25th. Next, Fort Hays will host historians and reenactors on the weekend of September 1st, and on the weekend of September 8th, the group moves to the grounds of the Fort Wallace Museum, and finally, the area around Beecher Island on September 15th. Event pages have been created on Facebook, and Around Kansas will feature segments leading up to these events throughout the coming months. These events offer so many opportunities for you and your family to become involved, as little or as much as you like. Contact these sites, find out more information, and we will see you making history around Kansas.
Well, another Wednesday gone. I'm Frank, and I'll see you somewhere around Kansas.